What's up, guys? My name is Lenny Montesano and I am a college baseball player. I play third base and I'm here today to show you guys the proper way to field the ground ball with fundamentals and proper cues. Okay, as you just saw in that video, there are 4 steps to properly execute that movement on the field. Step 1 being your prep step, your 1-2 step prep step. Step 2 being getting around the ball. Step 3 being receive it, and step 4 is your step and throw. Step 1, this is what we call a step prep. Right here, you're 1-2 stepping so that when the ball's hit, you don't know when the ball is going to be hit in the game. And so you're always ready and always on the balls of your feet in an athletic position and ready to react. So this is what, this varies for different people. For myself, my step prep, I like to take a left foot, right foot, hop. And I hop right as the ball crosses home plate when the bat is gonna hit it. So you see this right here, as the pitcher's in his windup, throwing the home plate, I'm taking my left step, right step, and I'm hopping right on time as the ball is crossing over the plate. And while I hop, I like to keep my hands low and as low as possible. So I'm ready to react if the ball's hit hard, slow, to my left, right, anywhere. And that's my prep step. Some other people like to just be ready here and they just hop. And that way they know they're still in an athletic position and they don't need to do them extra 2 steps. But it's always preference. You choose and just work at it. Always practicing your 1-2 hop step. Step 2 is getting around the ball. When you feel the ground ball, you don't want to attack it straight because you can't read the hops correctly. In order to read the hops, you want to see the ball at an angle. Some players say the hardest ball to field is the ball hit right at you. So if it's hit right at you, get around that baseball. You see it there, you get around it, and you field through it. You never want to attack the baseball straight up like this. So a good cue I like to give to young guys and even myself to remind myself is left foot to the ball. Left foot to the ball allows you to see the ball at an angle, read the hops, get around it, and be ready to do your next step, which is receive the ball. The fundamental way to receive the baseball correctly is some people like to transfer it out quickly or not receive it and just kind of like stab at it, but that's not the right way if you want to execute and being smooth and being most efficiently possible. This is what you do. After you get around the ball and you're ready to receive it, try to bring it into your belly button. As you bring it in, it's almost like you're receiving an egg. You're being soft. You're having soft hands. Soft hands get you places. So you're here receiving it to your belly button, and then you get into the next step, which is step 4. So after getting around the ball, receiving the ball, the next step is step and throw. Step and throw, you never want to cross your feet. No, never, because you cross your feet, it won't be a strong throw and you could be off target. What you want to do is receive, shuffle almost. You're shuffling, you're stepping and facing your shoulders to the target. Shoulders to target is a wonderful cue. Your shoulder to target and you're ready to fire and throw. The throwing is a different aspect of the game, but this is the proper way to execute a ground ball hit right at you. So here I'm gonna put it all together for you, all 4 steps in one. So remember, 1-2 step, prep step. You see the ball coming right at you, you get around it, you receive it into your belly button, you step, you face the target with your shoulder, and you throw. For those of you who feel you're ready to advance and up your game, here's the first step I'll give you for fielding a ground ball correctly. So what you want to do is always, how I said, you get around it with your left foot. You always want to make sure when you field it, you're catching it on your left eye. Your left eye allows you to have the ball. If you think your left eye, you're going to receive the ball on your left side where you want it. And that means you got properly around the baseball how you are being told and receiving it. Another cue for while receiving it is having it in your left eye, but when you feel the ground ball, you never want to stop moving your feet. And how you do that is by catching the ball and having your toe up. If the ball is in your left eye and your toes up and you field and receive it, your feet have never stopped moving. And that's a big key to being a great infielder. If you watch all the big leaguers, when they field the ground ball, their toes up. Their toes up because they never want to stop moving their feet. If you move your feet, you lose because you lose from the throw and you give more time for the runner to get to first base. Here's another advanced cue right here. My favorite one, let them hands hang. If you out here about to field the ground ball and you're you're showing it out too late. The ball's gonna eat you up. A bad hop, how are you gonna field it correctly? If you let them hands hang and you're working from the ground up, you can react to anything low, anything high, and it's just a more efficient way to be smooth in your actions and to be clean. That's what we do. We let them hang. This final cue, I myself have just picked up recently, because you're always getting better as a player, you're always improving. And this is a big thing that makes your hands look faster, smoother, and even more efficient. When you want to step, get around the ball, catch it on your left eye, heel on the ground, toe up, you receive it, instead of bringing it all the way to your buddy button, that's just a way to secure it. And what we teach the youngins, what you do is receive it, and right when you're here halfway, don't be afraid to take that ball out. Take it out and transfer it, and that's how you work on quick hands, soft hands, and getting the ball out as fast as possible and gunning those fast runners out. So let me show you again. Get around it, heel up, toe up, receive, and take it out right there. Don't bring it all the way in. This is a younger way to do it. This is a way you need to mature in and get comfortable with, just to make sure you secure the ball. Some big leaguers still do it, but the most efficient way and the best way to do it is bring it up halfway. That way you get it out quick and still receive it smoothly. So in the end, this is what you want it to look like.